Boy. Mm, mm. Fly don't flew up in this bitch. Y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that subscribe button. I know it's late as hell right now, so I just left the bar. You know what I'm saying? They were talking my damn head off and shit. Y'all go on ahead, hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know what to do. My bad for being late today. I'm about to pull off. What's happening, gang? What's happening? Two time was good. I just left the bar and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm fucking late right now. Smoke this spliff, goddamn. Take my ass in the house. Hey, Kyra, how you doing? Yeah, I know who Jason Voorhees. Who don't know who Jason Voorhees is? What kind of question is that? Ooh, I'm doing okay. You, I can't call it. I'm about to take my ass back to the crib. I live down the street, so see me I'm whipping right now. There's a little spot I be going to right down the street from my house time and shit. I done ran into people and I know when shit, 'cause I wasn't even be in there that motherfucking long too. I say, nigga ain't behind me. I'm trying to check. That nigga ain't behind me. In Tapia. What's happening? Roll my window up and shit. I know it's loud as fuck up in here. Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We give y'all the nothing but the real all the time. All the time. You know what I'm saying? We talk about some bullshit too. That's my go-to line. You know what I'm saying? We always got something interesting going on in here. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. I been telling motherfuckers, I almost got shot in one of my damn lives the other day and shit. Niggas out there fighting and shit. Nigga put the yapper right behind me. You know what I'm saying? We had some KKK members up in here. We had some churn up in here talking about they got babies on the way and shit. You know what I'm saying? It be all type of shit going on in this damn live. You know what I'm saying? I'm late right now, but this around the time I be going live anyway. It be like 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where all the weirdos be up on here. You know what I'm saying? I roll my window down so y'all can see me again. All the weirdos be on here and shit around this time. And Tapia, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? You see, we in the city right now. I'm about to go home though. I'm about to go home. I ain't even about to fuck around out here. I think after next week, I'm about to just start staying in the house because around this time ain't shit open but some legs and nothing but trouble. It's best you just stay inside the house for real. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, you come on my live, like I said, there's always something going on. Who knows? You might see some bad bitches on here. There's always something going on around. Like I'm down the street, so shit, everything closing right now. Look, I go to this Wawa right here. There be goddamn some shit going on. Cause I was just up in here earlier. Somebody just got arrested because he wasn't fucking leaving shit. But y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Cause I tell people all the time, you gonna love it here. You see a lot of people that I fuck with, you know, that are regulars on here now because they enjoy my streaming and stuff like that. Cause like I said, man, like when I said we be live, baby, I'm almost home though, so I just want y'all to see my face and shit like that, so y'all don't just be sitting in the dark or whatever. Like I'm really like down the street, and I'll show y'all for real. Look at that. When we down the street, so I'm pulling in right now. Woo, shit. I hate goddamn trying to get in this damn gate. Hey, you know what I hate when you be talking to old niggas? What's happening, gang? Kieran Jordan. What's happening, gang? You be talking to old niggas. They always want to cut your ass off and shit when they talking. They always trying to get a damn word in and shit. Oh, y'all about to see me step out this motherfucker right now, so I can chat with y'all for real. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. Hit that subscribe button. I tell everybody y'all gonna love it over here. It's not a joke. This is not a game. This is serious. Y'all gonna love it over here because we talk about nothing but the realness over here, and then we talk about some bullshit too. We be having fun. Niggas be trying to fire off and roast me and shit because somebody said I look like Quavo because I had the gold frames on and shit. Hey man, it's a fly that flew on my damn face earlier, like a few minutes ago, and now, goddamn, I feel like I got a bump on my face now. I think that was one of them flies that was in that damn dumpster. I'm about to be mad as fuck too. I don't know how the fuck that happened because my door won't even open. Hey, you did the right thing. Check my videos out too. I got another one I'm about to drop that I had dropped earlier on TikTok. I'm about to put it on my platform over here. Hey man, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's cause I got my niche going on and shit, and it's coming. It's coming quite decent right now. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Man, hold on, put this shit on. Oh hell no. Mm. Mm. So yeah, go ahead, hit that sub button. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all can take my word for it, just like Kieran did. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna love it over here. It's nothing about the realness over here. Goddamn, give y'all Number substance over here. We talk about real shit. We talk about some bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? We had some damn KKK members up in here the other day. Man, I had to get a fuck about that damn bar and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was staying up in there till like 2:30 and shit. I thought the shit closed at 2. I ain't never been in that motherfucker that damn late. Keyron. Keyron or Keyron? Hey, I'll be having fun on this shit too, though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know, so I'll be having fun. Like, somebody made a comment on TikTok talking about something. Once you activate, what the fuck you supposed to activate on these little social media apps and shit like that, like TikTok and even YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be having fun. Ron, okay, Key Ron. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be having fun on here. Key and Ron, how old are you? 43. I'm 33. You 10 years older than me. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Now you been coming on a couple of days before. I got some loyal followers that's some kids too. You know what I'm saying? And at first I didn't know how to feel. I'm like, damn, y'all young as hell, but you know what? I fuck with them kids. You know what I'm saying? Them just be goddamn tapping in every day and shit. That one of them was just messaging me like, you gonna go live today? You know, so I was in the damn bar and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with that shit. And like I said, I subscribe back too. So if you got some content or whatever you want me to subscribe back, I definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? To say like you blow up one day, hey look, I could definitely say I was your very first fan. I was your day one right over here. Man, bruh, I think this. I don't know if this was from. I don't know if there was a fly that flew on my damn face, or this was just over here or whatever. But bruh, I'm about to be mad as fuck if that was a damn fly that flew on my damn. Oh fuck nah. My wife gonna have a goddamn field day with this shit too. But you post, even though you don't post much, you still post something though, right? So like I said, and if you don't post much, man, you try to get into it. Cause like I said, especially if you got something real to talk about and shit. You know, everybody got a platform for something. You know what I'm saying? My wife, her best friend, he just started his shit. Believe it or not, his platform gonna be on, cause he's a big Power Rangers fan. He gonna start doing his shit on, you know what I'm saying? He'll be talking about other shit too, but a lot of this shit is gonna be on Power Rangers. So he got about 2 videos up now. His very first video, you know, it was him talking, and then it cuts into him at a Power Rangers convention out there in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And he was able to interview like some of the fans, and then he was able to interview the Power Rangers at the little event, the little Comic Con or whatever the fuck the shit called. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And the man that played the White Ranger that passed away like a couple of years, he interviewed the daughter, the Merce. What's up? How you doing? And I ain't gonna hold you. That his daughter's all right too. I ain't know she looked like that. I ain't know he had a daughter, first of all. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't know much about him. Because the only one I cared for was the Pink Ranger. You know what I'm saying? It brings nostalgic memories, but it's damn. I forgot he passed away. Now I'm gonna be kind of fucked up thinking about that shit because he did play a big old part of my childhood too. Now I think about it, because I definitely did used to watch fucking Power Rangers a lot growing up. God damn, but I hope that wasn't the damn fly that just flew on my damn face, or maybe that was just the whole time and it was just a shadow around it, and that's what I thought. Cause I'm about to be mad as fuck. It was a bunch of cop cars out here the other day and shit. One of these little white boys up here telling me, damn, bro, you live in the hood? I was like, no, I don't live in the hood. This look like the hood to y'all? This is an outstanding neighborhood. hold themselves to a certain standard around here. I ain't gonna hold y'all. The hood is down the street though. Like literally, like this whole. I'm in This is a neighborhood. Like Arlington and shit like that. Arlington is the hood. You know what I'm saying? But certain parts is nice though. That's the thing about it. Like I don't you got certain hoods where it's like I'm not going over there. Boy, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. The Pink Ranger, I used to, bro, cause I was like, how old? Like 4 years old, 3 years old, watching her ass and shit. Bro, you know what I'm saying? That was the first white woman I ever fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? All right, now I used to love me some Pink Ranger. You know what I'm saying? Kimberly. You know, like she had me in a chokehold when I was a bit. Look, first of all, I'll tell you like this. I didn't know what sex was, but I knew I wanted to have it with her. It was between her and Angela Bassett, because my mama used to watch Waiting to Exhale all the damn time too when I was a jit. So, like I said, I didn't know what sex was, but I damn for sure knew I wanted to have it with Kimberly from Power Rangers, and I knew I wanted to have it with Angela Bassett. Them two right there. And you know it's crazy, Angela Bassett still look the same. Kimberly still look alright too. Shit. Both of them still look the same. You know what I'm saying? Angela Bassett been playing niggas' mamas for like the last 30, 40 something years. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy when you think about that shit too. 40 years is a fucking long ass time. 30 years is a long damn time to be up here playing niggas' mamas and shit all the damn time. That shit fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And she still look good too. I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna eventually get on my shit and start losing fucking weight again and shit. But yeah, Angela Bassett, boy, bent her ass over. Yeah. That's how I be though. Middle school. You see, when you in middle school though, when you in middle school, that's the thing about it. You might still have some childish ways of yourself, but then by high school, you definitely gonna be on something like, nah, I ain't watching that shit no more. Like I was watching Disney still in middle school, but then high school, ninth grade, oh fuck no, I'm done with that. I was in love with Lisa Turtle, say about it. Nigga, I was too. Nigga, I was too. Nigga, cause I used to watch Saved by the Bell all the time. My middle school years, especially like my 8th grade and high school. Cause you know, I used to watch that shit early in the morning before I went to school. Especially like middle school, because you know, middle school you going to school way later and shit like that. But nigga, let me tell you something, bro. And I was rooting. I ain't like how like that one episode where Zach and Lisa actually fell in love. They only made like one episode of them doing like, you know, fucking with each other, and then they just went back to, I don't know. I guess niggas was hating with that shit. Like, oh, like what the fuck, Zach with a black girl? Cause they literally like, I'm like, okay, they about to hit it off and shit, but it was literally like just that one episode, and then they went back to Zach doing him trying to be a player or fuck with Kelly or whoever. And the thing is, Zach was fucking with all them girls on there. And rest in peace, Screech. You know what I'm saying? He was about to crash out over Lisa ass too. You know what I'm saying? He was about to Screech ass. No, he don't fight. Goddamn, he about to try to fight Zach over her ass. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta like the consistency. You know what I'm saying? Cause she was not fucking with Screech ass at all. But hey, he was about to crash out over her. That nigga said, I love her ass, even though she don't want nothing to do with his motherfucking ass at all. I used to love me some motherfucking Lisa, boy. I'm trying to think who else I used to like. But and then they try to say she went crazy. Now hold on. Let me ask you this. Hey, Keyron, did you see the goddamn the reboot of Saved by the Bell? It came out. They only had like 2 seasons. I was upset about that. They stopped after the second season, but them 2 seasons, boy, did you see the main character on the reboot? Boy, it was a little thick ass little Puerto Rican girl. You know what I'm saying? That ass was fat, boy. There was another little Spanish chick on there too. She was fine in the motherfucker too. But that main character, I'm trying to tell you, that's why I want to run it up with this shit, because now she made me want to get into acting. No. I'm not talking about the college years. like if you got Peacock. Peacock brought 2 brand new seasons of Saved by the Bell. Like they revamped the shit. So say like now they in Bayside High, whatever the fuck you call that shit. And they got like Zach and Kelly, they end up having a jit together, whatever. So he go to school and he act just like Zach. And then the Puerto Rican girl, she don't go to school. She don't live in that district, but she go to school way out there. Her and this other little Spanish chick. You know what I'm saying? And the Spanish chick supposed to be gay on the show, whatever. But like, so but you still, cause like they had their little episodes where they had all of them damn near. They had Zach and Kelly always showing up on there. I think what's her name? Not Lisa. Lisa did show up on there on the second season. Lisa did show up there on the second season. Who else? And then Jesse. And Jesse, she showed up on there a couple of times or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't really focusing on them. And then, of course, your boy AC Slater, he on there too, because he the gym teacher or some shit like that or whatever. But they all had like a reunion episode, like say like with the older characters and shit. And then, I think they was trying to like give like, like a little older Screech, because Screech passed away by that time and shit. Because so obviously he wasn't on there. Screech, goddamn, or Dustin Diamond, his ass was goddamn wilding the fuck out anyway before he passed away. He seemed like an asshole. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, that main character on Saved by the Bell, that ass is fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm outside, because my wife inside and shit. But yeah, that ass fat. My wife would be looking at me like, well, what your ass doing watching that shit? Like, bruh, I used to fuck with this show growing up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, I could only imagine watching that shit growing up in, like, say, like, in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a 90s baby, you know what I'm saying? I was in school in the 2000s and shit like that. So, boy, I can only imagine going to school around that time, because times just seemed way more peaceful back then. Nowadays, this shit ugly out here. I'm gonna get my fucking car washed. Mm. Hey, Kelly still fine too, though. That's shit. Matter of fact, I'd have hit all 3 of their ass on there. Remember they had another girl on there too. She was more kind of like, she was a little dykish a little bit. I think that's around the time Kelly left and shit. Yeah, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what? I ain't watched the 3rd season, but yeah, I was definitely watching the first 2 seasons. Yeah, Coco Jones finer than a motherfucker, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? But shit, and then she sing too and shit. I had downloaded her new album that came out. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Jesse. I said Jesse. Yeah, I'd have hit Jesse. I would have hit Kelly. I would have hit Lisa. All of them. You know what I'm saying? Zach was. Hey, no lie though. I wonder if that nigga was fucking them girls like off the set though, for real. That's what I want to. You be wondering about shit like that. Like, hey, you hit that shit, man. Be honest. Y'all was work y'all cause like y'all niggas was working around each other for the next 4 or 5 years and shit, because they had the first 4 years of high school and shit, and then they had the college years and shit. They had that movie. Like, hey, was y'all fucking? That's what I'm saying. All of their asses would have got it, bro. Shit. Shit, I'm binge watching right now, cause so I'm gonna tell you some real shit about me, right? So obviously, we got our shows that we watched growing up, right? But I definitely, watch some white people shows now that I've gotten older and stuff. So Right now, I'm binge watching this show called Mom. You know what I'm saying? My old lady, she, cause she had white hair, black or whatever, so her mama white. So she don't watch some white shows out here. So she been watching Reba and shit like that. I never watched Reba, but I might try to watch that shit next time too. But I'm watching Mom right now. Mm. Yeah, I be watching them white people shows. I want them to my other favorite shows is King of Queens. I don't know, they do a revamp of that shit or something. Yeah, that's my shit too. Oh, you know who was fine though? You know who was really fine? Always kind of low key had a thing for. I know she finds like even more finer now, cause that's the thing with black women. You know, the older they get, the finer they get. That's what I love about my people. I like Mom. I like How I Met Your Mother. I like. So you know what? I need to binge watch that '70s show next because I need to watch that '90s show. So I'm definitely gonna do that. So I heard they had. Matter of fact, I looked it up. They had it that '80s. I can't remember if it correlated with them niggas and shit, but I definitely need to binge watch them next. Where's another one? I wanna. I'm gonna binge watch. I'm gonna binge watch some real white shit. I'm gonna binge watch Cheers, and then I'm gonna binge watch Frasier because Frasier got they got some new episodes too now. So I want to do that next. And then I don't think I ever watched How I Met Your. No, I think I did. Who's in How I Met Your Mother? Cause so that's the thing about it. Like I be watching some white people shows or whatever, and then sometimes a lot of that shit get confusing and shit. You should see. It be making me sick. Say like I be seeing white people on the screen. My old lady be like, "Ooh, that's such and such." I be looking at her like, man, like it be making me sick. Like you just know all these damn white people and shit, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Let one of us come up, then you don't know who the fuck that is. But yeah, I'm gonna binge watch Cheers, and then I'm gonna binge watch Frasier, and I'm gonna binge watch Friends again too. I liked a little bit of Big Bang Theory. I did. Big Bang Theory was pretty good. Um, what's another good show? I'm watching The Bear right now. Nah, yeah, no, Shameless was my shit. Shameless, but that was my motherfucking shit because like, goddamn, it felt good to not just see black people doing bad on the TV screen. You know what I'm saying? They had some fucking white people out here struggling. You know what I'm saying, on survival mode. It felt good not to just see just us being portrayed like that. And Frank was a shitty ass dad. Penny is bad, definitely she is. Shit, you be seeing a lot of them damn commercials and shit now. Shit, but I'm watching The Bear now. Shit, what's some shows you watching right now? Yeah, what's some shows you watching right now? I be trying to find some shit to watch. Yeah, I just been watching YouTube and shit too. Uh, I've been watching on my. I got YouTube TV also. I've been watching Three's Company and shit again. Okay, I grew up watching Three's Company. When I used to watch Nickelodeon, you know that Nick at Night come on. I be watching Nick at Night on them. What what where you live at? You live what state you live in? You ain't gotta be specific. I said, yeah, what state you live in? Hey, boy, I fuck with New Orleans, boy. We was out there for my 30th birthday a couple of years ago and shit. My daddy, he stayed out there for like a little bit because my dad, he was in the military and shit. He got stationed out there. But he'll drive, because I live in Florida. So he'll drive back and forth between New Orleans and Jacksonville and shit. It felt good to go to New Orleans like as a grown up, cause I used to go there when I was a jit, and then I think he ended up getting like a little condo like in the outer skirts or some shit. Hey, shit, you know what? Since you from New Orleans, I can talk some NO shit with you. I ain't gonna say nothing too crazy though, just because like you know what I'm saying. I used to be, cause I'm a big. One thing you gonna know about me by watching my videos, I'm a big hip hop head and stuff, so. You know, I be into a lot of stuff. I be watching, you know, just certain shit. I be knowing about certain street shit that y'all be having going on and stuff. Like, as a matter of fact, earlier today, my dog, you know, one of my favorite rappers, BG. I was watching the damn old video from like '04, right when he was about to, actually '03. It was like cause Soldier Slim was still alive, and he was still in the midst of making Life After Cash Money. But I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I listen to BG Heavy. That's one of my favorite rappers. And of course Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? You can't forget about Lil Wayne. But you know what I'm saying? BG definitely one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? You got Checkmate, Chopper City in the Ghetto. I actually like Checkmate better than Chopper City in the Ghetto. Everybody always talk about Chopper City in the Ghetto, but I'll listen to Checkmate now before I go to Chopper City in the Ghetto. And then you got It's All on You Volume 1 and 2. That first one, shit, both of them slide, but I said that first one. And then Chopper City, all them shit's my shit. Dark Angels, hey, how you doing? And then like I said, Life After Cash Money, that's my shit too. Cause y'all can't forget about the shit he did after he left Cash Money. Life After Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? And then what is it? The other two albums like right after that. I fought them shits heavy. And then the Too Hood to Be Hollywood, that little run he had when he went to the majors again, I was definitely fucking with it. Hello, what's going on? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was fucking with when he signed the Atlantic and he was fucking with the majors again. I was definitely fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? He had the Chopper City Boys shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Then the Too Hood to Be Hollywood and that little DJ drama mixtape he did right before that shit came out, because he took forever to drop that album, because I remember him signing that deal when I was in eighth or the summer right after my eighth grade year, right before I hit ninth grade. But he ain't dropped that album until I was like my 12th grade year. He took forever to drop that album. So I hate when like rappers be doing that shit. Like when Lil Boosie got out. You remember when Lil Boosie got out? He got out 20 in the beginning of 2014. He ain't drop his album till like next year. And it wasn't even the album dropping next year, okay? He ain't even drop a mixtape till like the end of 2014. I'm like, bro, you should have capitalized on your goddamn little 15 minutes of fame right like earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like you dropping that mixtape so fucking late and shit, nigga. Like niggas ain't even excited that you out anymore. Cause that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I fuck with Louisiana rappers heavy. That's another thing, right? With Lil Boosie, like I said, I told you I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. Like you grew up in Jacksonville around the time I grew up in Jacksonville. You thought Boosie and Webby was from Jacksonville. It was a point in time niggas from Jacksonville thought Boosie and Webby was from Jacksonville. But it actually makes sense now, because I be watching his little Vlad interviews. He actually said that he lived in Jacksonville for like a tad bit. Because he was talking about a story when DMX came to Jacksonville and he went to go see him. I'm like, the fuck? Like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. And then he said he got family out here too, because yeah, I know you probably be seeing some of them little street beefs that be going on out here and shit. And it was one of them niggas that got killed behind that gang shit. And he knew the store that he got killed in and everything. Yeah. And that's the thing about it, because I'm a big Boosie fan and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I fought with that. I bought that album. I bought the physical. I'm one of them niggas that still buy CDs and shit. I bought that album. But, goddamn, I feel like a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, especially us growing up on Boosie and shit, they low key was already starting to front on him a little bit because, like, his music, it ain't really, like, sound the same no more. Because, you know what I'm saying, it ain't like he was fucking with the same people. Well, he was, but I guess because now he bigger, I guess he venturing out and shit. Cause you know the type of music he was making beforehand and shit. We had Mouse on the track on damn near all them damn tracks and shit. And then now he up there visiting other producers. That Life After Death shit or the Death Row shit, that first mixtape shit. That was his first mixtape. That mixtape was good too. But like I said, I feel like he took too long to drop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta capitalize on certain shit. He got out like what, beginning of 2014. He didn't drop the mixtape till the last 2 months of the year. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, you had all year to make that shit, bruh. You could have been dropped that shit. You know what I'm saying? Capitalize on that shit. Niggas would have ate that shit up earlier. Pause. So you giving me some ideas and shit to talk about now when I make my videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young nigga getting paid. All we do is bust case. Yeah. But, I still fought with Boosie, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he was able to capitalize off his fame and, you know what I'm saying, and his personality. Him and Plies, you know what I'm saying? Plies kind of revamped himself a little bit, too, because, people started, like, sleeping on Plies. Shit, right after his fourth album, you know what I'm saying? Plies had a great run, but it was actually kind of short-lived when you think about it. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? You think about like Slip and Slide, you think about Trick Daddy, right? Trick Daddy, he came out what? Mid 90s and shit, you know what I'm saying? And when his last album was Slip and Slide was like '06. You feel me? He was still doing his thing with Donk Riders and shit like that or whatever. So, like I said, he had a decent run. And like niggas respect him and shit. Plies, when he got popular around like what, the mid 2000s. I say about 2010. Yeah, 2010 was like the last year, like people was kind of like even fucking with him. Cause I feel like niggas kind of fell off of him after 2010. Cause I remember Rick Ross, so you remember Rick Ross, he kind of like, Rick Ross, yeah, 2010 and on and shit, like at that point, Rick Ross is like the hottest rapper outside of Drake and Wayne and all of them. Like, Rick Ross is like the hottest rapper in 2011. You know what I'm saying? He had the biggest buzz. And niggas was up there talking about some Plies need to sign a Maybach Music Group. I was like, man, that's so fucking disrespectful. Y'all need to get off that nigga nuts, bro. So you could tell him, And you can tell I'm a music head because I be remembering all type of details and shit though. That's why I love this shit. That's why I kind of might just stick to just because I be talking about some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I start talking about entertainment and shit too. Because like I said, I be having a knowledge about a lot of shit because you know what I'm saying. I'm just a music head. A music head. I be sitting there talking about I don't care for like all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? The extracurricular shit. My bad. Goddamn. My phone had died. But nah, yeah, Rick Ross did come out hard though. I said, yeah, my phone had died. So at least it pauses the live though. Shit. I like that. I'm gonna say, Keyron, you can comment on one of my videos so I can subscribe back to your page. Yeah, I'm gonna get up off of here.